This is not just a story. This is something that really happened. My name is Alicia, and today I want to tell you about my best friend, Vanessa. She was new in our college. Bright eyes, innocent smile, and full of dreams. She wanted to study hard, make new friends, and enjoy the life she had just stepped into. But sometimes, life has other plans. Plans that are cruel. Plans that break you. At first, everything looked fine. Vanessa was excited for her classes, full of energy every morning. But slowly, things started to change. A group of 6 boys began to notice her. In the beginning, it was only whispers, little jokes, laughter when she walked by. But then, it grew. The comments became louder, the teasing became harsher, and day by day, it became clear. They had chosen her as their target. I could see the fear in Vanessa's eyes. She tried to hide it from me, but I knew. Every time she walked into class, her shoulders stiffened. Every time those boys laughed, her hands shook. She was breaking, little by little. And then came that night. The night that changed everything. After a college function, when everyone else had gone, the campus turned silent. The lights dimmed, and Vanessa was walking back, alone. Suddenly the 6 appeared. Their shadows covered her path. Before she could understand, they dragged her inside the library. The same library where we studied together. The same place that once felt safe. Now turned into her prison. Behind those doors, they didn't just trap her. They broke her spirit. They stole her dignity. They crushed her innocence. Vanessa screamed. She cried. She begged for help. But the walls swallowed her voice. Her pain never reached anyone, and when it was over, they walked away, laughing. They left her on the cold floor, broken, humiliated, and alone. That night, something inside Vanessa died. By the time dawn came, she crawled out with trembling hands and hollow eyes. She was alive, but she was no longer the same Vanessa. From that day, she stopped attending classes. She locked herself inside her hostel room. Her books lay untouched. Her dreams faded. The girl who once smiled at every sunrise now hid from the world in darkness. Days turned into weeks. She hardly spoke. But one night, I heard her. She was on the phone with her boyfriend. Through the walls, I could hear her sobbing. For hours, she told him everything, every detail, every pain, every tear she had held back. On the other side of the call, there was silence, then anger, then pain. Her boyfriend couldn't believe what she had gone through. But one thing was clear. He was not going to let it end like this. That night, Vanessa made a decision. No more tears. No more silence. This time, there would be revenge. Together, she and her boyfriend made a plan. And soon, their first target was chosen. One of the boys, drunk, stumbling out of a nightclub, careless, laughing, completely unaware of the storm waiting for him. They followed him quietly, step by step, street by street, until the right moment came. A van slowed down beside him. The door slid open. Hands grabbed him and pulled him inside. The city lights disappeared. And soon he found himself locked in a dark farmhouse. His phone was gone. His friends didn't know where he was. Nobody knew. And then, Vanessa appeared. She stood in front of him, but she wasn't the same girl he once teased. She wasn't weak anymore. She wasn't silent anymore. Her eyes burned with rage. Her hands trembled, but not from fear. This was not the victim he remembered. This was his nightmare. And what happened inside that farmhouse would mark the beginning of a storm. Because one by one, each of them would disappear. Each of them would face the wrath she carried in her heart. And while the city slept, a new terror was rising in the shadows. But revenge never comes without a price. And soon, the police began searching. Whispers filled the streets. Families cried. And the question everyone was asking was, where are the missing boys? And another darker question, how long before the trail leads back to Vanessa? This is just the beginning. What happens when the hunter becomes the hunted? Stay tuned for part 2.